Alright, what's going on, everybody? Today, I got something a little different, but really not. It's MLB The Show 17, which we know is about to shut down and move it on to MLB The Show 18. So today, I figured I would show you some gameplay based on Bobo Brown's farewell tour going on in MLB The Show 17. Getting ready to go to MLB The Show 18. So let's get into it. Hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, definitely feel free to drop a like, a subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm coming up with more things. Alright, hope you enjoy the video. Peace, and I'm out.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. William Kimbrough. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, another thing I look at is we're in May right now. That's usually when you make adjustments. But this club, they're playing good ball. They've got a little bit of a lead, not big, but you're in first place and you're playing good ball. So you don't make a lot of changes. We see it around the league, but this team doesn't need to make them right now.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Manuel. Coming to the plate now, Colin Manuel, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And another foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Colin Manuel becomes out number 2 this inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in, Jacob Shepard, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. At the plate, Terrell Hitchcock. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Terrell Hitchcock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And today's starters leading the National League in strikeouts. Now, very difficult to defend behind. Think about it. You're out there, you're getting ready, you're running in the outfield, and you hear the glove out there. Pow, pow. You're thinking, uh-oh, how is he going to strike out today? Am I going to get a ground ball? You better pay attention, because that's when the ball's hit to you, and you make an error. Lock in.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Root is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
He is throwing the ball well. He's rewriting the last name on the back of those jerseys. UGLY. Those swings are ugly.
Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So striding in, TJ Christensen. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. In there, strike 1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Now in the box, Bobo Brown. 9-1-2 due up.
Brown.
Here comes the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you'll get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Striding in once again, Alonzo Root. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Root.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. A double play. In now, Buster Rockwell. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Squared that one up just a little late. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Way outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Standing in, Craig Crum.
Catcher, Craig Crum.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, William Kimbrough, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And now a pitch on the way. And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at bat, Colin Manuel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Colin Manuel.
Bounce down the third baseline. And he can't come up with it.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribbler, start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Shepard.
High pop-up. Bolero is there for it. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Terrell Hitchcock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way, and a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Lee Chi, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Bobo
The pitcher,
Brown.
number 22, Bobo Brown.
fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Now the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Manuel ranging back. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run for him on the season, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this two-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Now batting, Kike Hernandez. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope,
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. At the plate, T.J. Christensen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
T.J. Christensen.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Popped up. Bolero coasts under it. 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Into the box now, Buster Rockwell.
Buster Rockwell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Now here's the pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. A wave and a miss.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now another 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Into the box, Arodys Vizcaíno will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just off on the timing for that knuckleball.
Man, we're getting late in the game. His ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
1-2.
Ready on 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Kimbrough. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Right side. Bell scoops it up. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Colin Manuel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. Bobo Brown will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Now at the plate, Alonzo
The right
Rude.
fielder, number 13, Alonzo Rude.
Ready with the 2-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is digging in. Jacob Shepard.
Leading
He'll
off
start
for the
things
Brewers,
out here in the bottom of inning
right
number
fielder,
7.
Jacob Shepard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding into the box, Terrell
The batter,
Hitchcock,
third
0 for 2
baseman,
on his line thus
Darryl
far.
Hitchcock.
First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit on the ground but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Lee Chi, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bell is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in now, T.J. Christensen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
T.J. Christensen.
First offering on its way. Little dribbler up the third baseline. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Buster Rockwell. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Buster Rockwell.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Paul Elbert will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now to the plate, William Kimbrough. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to first. Oh, a diving stop in time. Another look at the final. Sean Babb will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32.